So, hello and welcome to the Bot Box. So, we've got Eric this week, a robot that has been converted in shape to razor blade, a triangular prism-shaped bot with a triangular wedge at the front. It was armed with a lifting arm that could double as jaws and had two wheels. It was green with an orange and yellow flame pattern, and had eyes too. They looked a bit cross-eyed. The lifting arm was red, by the way. Eric was called Eric because it was such a mundane, non-aggressive name. The name itself comes from Old Norse, from elements meaning always, ever, and ruler. You have Danish settlers to thank for the name getting to the UK. One early bearer was Eric the Red, who founded the first settlement in Greenland. Now you know, and knowing is half the battle. As for Eric the Robot, it found a home in Series 3 Heat J and faced Boxy Lifter and Series 2 semi-finalist King Buxton in round 1. Eric did not get off to a good start, getting rammed on its side, but when King Buxton attempted a head-on attack, Eric flicked King Buxton with its lifter. So King Buxton, now minus one of its lifter tips, kept ramming Eric on the side and eventually pushed Eric from behind all the way to the pit of oblivion, where both robots got stuck. Eric attempted to use this opportunity to reverse and send King Buxton in, but that only A, freed the one-time semi-finalist, and B, sent Eric into the pit instead. Whoops! So that sent Eric out of Series 3. Eric returned for Series 4 with a spatula added to its lifter and a ceramic. It found home at Heat I and faced spherical Spikebot Destructibubble and axe-wielding 16th Seeds Kilohertz, which had driven into the pit too, so they shared something in common. Eric went for Destructibubble first and missed with its attempted flick. It then got bumped into Destructibubble by Kilohertz and quietly got away, as you do. Kilohertz then drove over Eric. Eric then focused on Destructibubble, which kept the spherical bot distracted and meant Kilohertz could attack. Eric stayed away until Kilohertz shoved Destructibubble into a wall, at which point Eric tried to flip the 16th Seeds. When Eric and Kilohertz next went after Destructibubble, Eric ended up getting axed near one of its wheels. Destructibubble was next to get axed by Kilohertz and got axed a little bit more than Eric did. Eric managed to lift both of its opponents as the fight went to the judges. Eric went through along with Kilohertz. Next up was See-Through Spinner Smalltalk. I love alliteration sometimes. Eric's team captain got to hear Srimek get mispronounced as Srimek. No, really. Smalltalk got to engage their own battle plan, attack Eric from behind, until Eric rather helpfully escaped. It then pushed Smalltalk to him towards CPZ, but escaped and drove into Sergeant Bash's corner. The house robot there attacked Smalltalk. Smalltalk escaped this one too, and Eric flipped the vertical spinner over. Smalltalk could still move though. The disc became an extra wheel. It got very close to Eric and backed off and died. And it was starting to smoke, because Smalltalk had caught fire. Eric then had to escape the kill lot, but it was through. So it was time to get hooked by Splinter. Time to fight Splinter. Splinter had grabby arms and specialised in hooking robots. Splinter drove into the wall at the start of the fight. Great start. But recovered from this. Eric poked at Splinter tentatively before Splinter pushed Eric into Shunt, where Eric got axed, close to where Kilohertz axed it. Shunt shoved Splinter out of the way before Eric escaped. So Splinter grabbed Eric and sent it to 2 arena walls before Eric escaped Splinter again. It was the next opponent robot to attack, flicking Splinter twice, but it landed on its wheels both times. Splinter then grabbed Eric and shoved it into a wall when time ran out. The judges ruled in favour of Splinter. And yes, I am aware of what happened next to poor Splinter. The fight against Splinter was Eric's last televised fight, but it still lived. It got sold from team to team, each planning to do work on it, but and it even briefly came out of retirement in 2012, but eventually came into the possession of Riptide Robotics. It made its first appearance at the live event in 2016, where it fought the robot Gabriel and got beaten up badly. It's been repaired and even attempted an entry into both Series 8 and 9 of Robot Wars by Team ERIC, eviscerating robots in combat, but sadly failed to get in. These days, it's a display piece at live events. Only thing I don't get about Eric is how this robot, an unspectacular but interesting one, became popular on the internet. I mean, why this one? How did Eric become a memebot? I don't get it. Like a lot of memes. So, whilst I try to understand memes, let's see who we get for episode 97. It's this one. Psycho Killer. Okay. Until next time, Callison244 out.